Hi, everybody. Welcome to let's call it Chapter 3 of Materia D&D, where we play D&D our way. This is session 95. Last week we took a break, and then the week before was our 2-year anniversary. So we're kind of going strong, keeping the story alive. Uh, Essentially, without going too nutty into the background, the Menagerie had managed to fort a decades long plan concocted or seemingly concocted by a coven of hags that wanted to bring back their matron, a lesser deity that was banished thousands and thousands of years ago. Um, However, it became revealed towards the end that the hags who had catfished a religion were also being catfished themselves by a member of the actual pantheon, the Mad Titan, the chaotic evil deity of the pantheon. Um, However, that being said, the menagerie did thwart to some extent the ritual, saving what is left of Green Hill and its population. However, the Mad Titan did get a little bit of something that it wanted, as well as one of its long imprisoned heralds released onto the world. Um, all that being said, there is some good. As I mentioned, Green Hill was saved. Green Hill is in the process of being rebuilt. The menagerie has spent a month or so afterwards assisting, as they are capable individuals, both physically, mentally, magically, etc. They're working with what leadership has survived, what leadership has risen up, as well as just the people there. Seb, Victor have taken joint seats of power, essentially, representing the people and representing the community. And the menagerie has helped, you know, in this process, as well as rebuilding structures, rebuilding social ties, assisting individuals even in the underground, because at the end of the day they don't want the city to go away either. So over the course of the month last session, the players were telling me things that they were doing. However, one thing that we didn't look over, forgot, neglected, also, we're tired because we work all week and then sessions go long. uh, the menagerie did get compensated for their efforts, not necessarily in coin and um, yeah, and payment. But one thing that was uncovered during their time in Greenhill and their battle against the hags was that one of them, Zarya, uh, seemed to be a collector of trophies, oddities, rarities, things of value. And they came across one of her troves. And potentially they've came across more of her troves as the month went on. And Victor, Seb, while they do need to use some of the materials to get money to help the rebuilding process, and also to ensure somewhat that that they can hold the power that they need, that's not to say that they wouldn't have the community, Greenhill itself, would have given without question a collection of these trophies as the menagerie were to set forth heading north along the Mason Fair byway back towards Volpine, possibly towards Whitlaw, possibly towards Carver, as payment. So it is within reason to say that the menagerie has significant material that can be used for either for trade or for crafting if they can find an individual that is skilled and able to manipulate such materials. I'm leaving it to the players to, within reason, be creative. They saw a flail snail, so it's easy to say they have a flail snail shell. They saw a displacer beast, so perhaps they have a pelt of displacer. While it's not prepared to be a magic item, they have the raw materials. Um, you know, I want it's a point of the story now where the menagerie, they're level 10. They've saved a city. They've thwarted God's plans. Over the course of the next month, rumors will spread. Their name will travel, along the Mason Fair, and some people might actually start seeking out them. So it is something for my players to consider. So if there's anything you guys wanted to tie up or add towards the end of your time before, I guess it's the collective exodus out of Greenhill North along the split part of the Mason Fair Byway, by all means, guys, it's your chance to speak up. Let me know if there's anything. If not, we'll just continue.
Not particularly to tie up, but just to sort of maybe give a push in a certain direction. I know some of I know most of you as players have heard me mention it, but the one thing that's been sort of back of Davis's mind this entire time is this weapon that he's come upon and has, you know, essentially become part of him, literally become part of him, I should say, is very much something he would like to figure out, and he thinks he's learned some things that point to Carver as a possible destination to investigate these sorts of things. So while if there's a more urgent or pressing, you know, evil or something that needs to be addressed more urgently, that's certainly fine. That's just what he would definitely be angling towards, and he would probably have individually taken everybody aside and been like, "Hey, so just so this is where I'm looking to go. You're welcome to you and the rest of the menagerie are all welcome to come, but wherever the menagerie goes, we can all somewhere else if we're better served somewhere else." So,
I think I would have Sej would have communed with Surya to ask like where he should go, and I'm assuming that Surya wouldn't exactly say verbatim, but
It'd be similar to, if you'd allow it, it would honestly be similar
yeah,
to how it was when you were trying to get a feel for what's going on with your brother, right? Like,
yeah,
there's this connection, there's this thread, there's this warmth letting you know that your brother's doing well. Whenever over the course of the last few weeks, when you've been considering your path and what is right, um, anytime you would consider parting ways with the menagerie, uh, the air around you would get cold. Clouds would cover the sky with the sun. However, when you were in proximity of your friends, when you were working with them, you know, rebuilding, eating, dancing, having a good time, trying to keep the spirits up as well, well, then, the sun was out. It was warm. You felt at peace. So essentially, you get the message that this is where you belong, at least for now.
then I'd literally tell Davis then that I'm to travel with you all, if you'll have me, of course.
certainly.
I hope that answers that.
It's a nice tunes going on for you guys. Hmm.
Also, just for I'm putting together a list of all the D&D Beyond links to the monsters that we faced because I think to I'll put them in the chat so that people can like maybe use them as
Well, as
inspiration.
examples, because keep in mind that
True.
the 20 or so trophies that you saw are just a fraction of what she had,
Okay,
right?
good point.
It's kind of interesting to go back afterwards too.
Like almost anything is viable. Like to use, I hate. No, I don't hate doing
So
this, but
there's
to,
this
like use
aboleth that
these.
we found.
Well,
I'm kidding.
good luck. Yeah, you make a slime out of it, and then all you get exposed to it. All you can do is breathe water. You're stuck. You're trouble. No, but like to use kind of like an example of being creative with the stuff. Season one, kind of Critical Role, they make armor for Trinket, right? And it's out of a bullet.
Yeah.
So they take the plating, and then all of a sudden now Trinket has resistance to bludgeoning damage. Right? like stuff like that. Have fun. Like, I'm the one that's going to be able to curb the power of everything. So be creative.
Okay, Davis, when you would have had your meeting with Dreg, he'd be like, I'm all right with that, but we're going to Whitlaw eventually because that son of a bitch of a mayor is going to pay for not helping out down there.
You mean the sovereign?
Yeah, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, well, not sovereign for long once we take care of him, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm slapping in the back of his damn head.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
not
I know,
coming down there
definitely.
helping everybody. Son of a bitch. And whenever you see Dreg, you see that he's covered in all kinds of weird shit because he's messing with his alchemy kits. Different
Yeah.
smells and different things and just weird stuff. Like you're like, what the?
Are we in Caravan? I can't remember exactly where we left off.
I mean, essentially, we're backtracking to see if there's anything anyone wanted to do. Otherwise, it would be picking up with you guys on Caravan.
Okay,
And
okay.
to give you an idea, uh, so that's Volpine to Whitlaw, Volpine to Carver, Carver to Usagi. Do I not have a Green Hill to Whitlaw? Okay, I thought I had this. Okay,
You did
so
travel time?
I could have
Yeah, it
sworn
was
I
like
did.
5 days, something like that.
So like, okay, let's see. Uh, it Pigs Ranch. Okay, so Volpine. That's 3 days. Okay, so Volpine to Whitlaw is 4.5 days. Volpine to Green Hill is 6 days. And I have Volpine to Carver. I guess I must have just done it on the fly and forgot to write it down. So depending. So like the next stop on your road essentially is Volpine, from what I would imagine you guys are thinking about going. And that would be, an average day's travel, not pushing the horses or the caravan or yourselves. It would be, 6 days or so of travel. The weather has been, while the seasons are getting on the colder side, temperatures are, not, there's no snow, but it's getting brisk, for Fahrenheit people, 60s, 70s. During the day, maybe in the evenings, you need to get some sort of furs or some sort of warm blankets.
Boots with the fur. Sorry.
Exactly. But it's been good weather, all things considering. This is not a stormy season at all.
I'm regretting not picking up a T-shirt or something to cover myself back at Green Hill, but here we are.
Dude, Dreg would have said, you need to put a shirt on. I don't want to see that all damn day long.
Well, I tend
Come
to pack
on,
light.
come on,
I'm
dude. You got the
sorry.
pants with all the pockets. You can pull a shirt out.
I'll look. I'll look.
Don't want no damn half-naked elephant running around here. What the hell?
It's half naked, all right. Some
That's
people
what I
in my
said. That's
town,
what I said. Half naked. But look how big you are. You're half
you
naked.
know,
It's the same size as me.
where we grew up, clothes is an option.
That's probably why no one ever goes there. You guys all leave.
I recall the population is pretty healthy.
Well, yes, because you're all naked running around. What the hell? There's nothing else to do.
I'm just gonna shrug.
Told you guys I was feeling froggy tonight.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. So traveling, leaving Volpine, not leaving Volpine, leaving Green Hill behind, saying goodbye to your friends, Barb, Grant, as they,
Keep an eye on these guys.
always
I mean, and each
lots
other,
to.
because, you know, Grant, you know,
He's
you know what I'm talking
blind.
about. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Marp is kind of a cause in the background. There's opportunity
Oop, Adam froze for me.
I think
here.
you lagged out.
Oh,
He's trying
Yeah.
to.
Last
Can
thing
you
I
hear me?
heard was
Testing.
this opportunity.
your internet is catching up now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good now, I think.
Okay. Hello. Testing.
Yep.
Hello. It's just there's a lot of opportunity here, and Marb is. You can tell he's holding himself back,
Like
trying not to take
giddy little
advantage of it.
bird.
He's like, it's plain as day. So, but traveling, estimated if you guys go from here to Green Hill, from Green Hill to Volpine would be about 6 days, and beyond, we'll see. So journeys are relatively easygoing. There has been some traffic headed out of Green Hill, especially as, merchants and some people that were stuck here are eager to leave. But also some of those that are here are needing to go and get supplies and try to open up trade and almost let the surrounding locals or the populace know that Green Hill isn't besieged anymore, as there is very little military information, as basically the Verdant cause were kept at bay. Um, However, you do know that individuals that did stay behind, such as Ken Ross, the older gentleman that was a Verdant cause member that you met at the Southern Mills that were staying, he went back, and his alibi was essentially that he was captain, and that's why he wasn't, out for duty, and he was able to kind of spread the word that Volpine. I keep saying Volpine because it's on my screen. That Green Hill is no longer, you know, in danger of being an enemy, and now it is in the process of rebuilding. However, over the course of the weeks that you have been there helping, still not a lot of traffic coming down this way. Much more traffic leaving, and then some of those people that had been sent out to gather materials and supplies are still really to return. Uh, but as you do spend the few days traveling the hills and the many mills off to the west hand side, as you travel north, and the ever present, evergreen forest of the high pine forests, which in this region are, of course, known as the Foxwoods. Uh, you know, traveling. Is there anything you guys are eager to do while you're traveling, or
I'm gonna ask
essentially?
the I'm gonna ask the carriage, whoever's like driving,
Yeah.
riding a horse or whatever. I'm
So
gonna
I
ask him
guess
if
I
it's
should.
okay to smoke.
Uh,
Fair bit.
as you guys, I guess, kind of headed out with a group, not just yourselves, 'cause, uh, certainly indulge. Just just don't make the travel longer.
Of course not. Blessings upon you.
Mm.
So what was that, Sedge? Do you wanna?
Oh, I just wanted to. I picked up this, and I break out my really ornate pipe that I got from stick it in your pipe and smoke it. I think it was.
The
Can't
best of
remember
guys.
exactly, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That was what it was called. Correct. Yeah.
Wow, pretty good. I have two separate herbs, and I'm gonna stuff it full of morning glory.
Yeah, the one that's basically like hyper caffeinated.
Oh,
You go to
I'm about
be
to find out.
just yes. You're about to
Oh,
be all jittery and on speed, essentially.
Hey,
I'm not too
Adam,
sure what this does, but
do
sorry, go ahead.
no, no,
Oh,
no, no, no. Do I see him do this?
If you want to.
I don't imagine him being sneaky
Sure,
about it.
sure. So when he does that, he pulls it out. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna grab a little pinch and I'm gonna take it for investigation.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation or nature check. Up to you. Is your But says you do, yeah, says you do know the names like Morning Glory and Starlight's Kiss or something like that. Can't remember what the other one was called.
I will say
You have it exactly right.
if you see him
I
at all, if you gesture at all like towards offering, then Davis absolutely will take some.
Oh, I was totally gonna pass it
Ah,
for sure.
So this is what they're going to see, Adam. They're going to see me grab a pinch and run over like the corner of the wagon. Are we like in an open wagon or are we in a carriage? What are we in?
You're traveling with another, like a couple sets of merchants that you
Okay,
basically.
so I'm just gonna go off to the side. I'm gonna pull out my mortar and pestle kit and start doing stuff. I got a 17 on my nature check. I'm just trying to break it apart and try to figure out what it is and what the components are, the properties, because I'm thinking I can summon some of this if it's good.
Okay. Essentially, yes. With a 17 nature check, and it helps that Sej knew the name of it. Morning Glory. Uh, Pretty. It's not one of those rare unknown substances. It is known to put a pep in your step. A little bit goes a long way. Mm, Preferred ways of taking it for a more like subtle, mellow kind of wake you up. It's a lot of times they'll steep it in mm, hot water, maybe add some rose hip or some pine leaves, pine needles to it to make like a nice tea like substance. However, you can
Put it in
aggressively
your pipe
take
and
it.
smoke it.
Mm, You could put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Okay. I want to note the possible side effects. I'm going to watch everybody that's actually doing it so I can like, okay, I way I can verify my hypothesis.
Okie dokie.
While sitting in like this caravan circle wherever we're at,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take out my filigree. Like it's hand decorated, like carved hand carved pipe. Um, and it's like got golden finish and everything. It just looks extra. Uh,
Yeah, it was one of the extra ones that you got. I remember that now.
I'm gonna smoke it, and then I'm gonna try to pass it around.
Okay. Um, Nice. It takes to the flame very easily. It is well dried. It is well prepared. Essentially, they had pressed it into little cubes for you. Um, Dragnar, when you're kind of investigating it, there's really not much filler. It is pretty much all um, morning glory. Um, it The smoke is of a more like of a sweet aroma, maybe kind of like a vanilla and honeysuckle. So fairly pleasant. However, relatively quickly, we're talking within probably the 10 minutes of the first puff. Um, you guys, whoever's not partaking in it, you will notice that Sej and those individuals are starting to talk a bit faster, and they seem to be a little bit more antsy. The ADHD is starting to kick in pretty heavy. It's
Anybody else got a case of the fidgets going on?
Yeah, what did you say was in this? I mean, usually this kind of stuff sort of mellows you out, but I'm not super feeling mellow. This seems actually to be a little bit the opposite.
Well, I bought two different types of herbs when I bought
Oh,
this
two different
pipe
types. What'd you get? What else did
from.
you get?
I got this one is morning glory, so
Maybe
hmm.
we should smoke that too. Maybe it'll calm
Maybe,
us down. I don't know.
no, that was what we already smoked. But the
Oh,
other one
oh.
is called Starlight's Kiss.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that.
I faintly remember that it has quite the opposite effect, but it was quite more expensive. Hmm. Maybe we can mix it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Real quick, Al was playing his lute a little bit, just some light stuff to kind of pass the time. He took a hit as well. You notice
Mhm.
in the background he's just stuck on one arpeggio, and he just can't stop.
It's like the guy that's the one that happens to be riding the caravan, the head of the caravan that you guys are, essentially a part of. He's like, uh, you want to play something else? It's actually getting a little bit. You're causing me some anxiety, man.
Al starts going
I
up in
think
half steps.
Ah, man, this is the best.
I think we broke the bard.
Uh,
Dreg's over in the corner, feverishly writing in his journal everything that's going on.
Perfect.
And when Sage mentions the other one, I'm waiting for him to pull it out because I'm gonna grab a pinch of it too.
All right.
I
So,
uh I'll grab a pinch of it and throw it on. I'll empty the pipe for now, and then even if there's unburnt left, and then I'll load up some Starlight's Kiss just to get like us back to calm. It's kind of what I wanted to go anyway.
God damn it. Eh, why? Why? Okay.
14 nature check on Starlight's Kiss.
Not as well known. Probably the reason for it being much more expensive and harder to cultivate. It is a it is a flower that only uh, blooms 3 times a year uh, during the odd sky where the two moons, Luna and Loon, are at their brightest and next to each other in the sky. I actually had a name for this event. Let's see if I can find it really quick.
Well, whenever they're doing, I'm like, ooh, Says, you paid a pretty penny for this one. This one's harder to find, harder to get, didn't you?
Yeah, it's let me make sure that I'm not accidentally muted. Okay, I'm not.
You're
Thought
good.
I was muted. My bad. It was this was quite more expensive. Not too sure why,
It's because it only
but
blooms 3 times a year.
can't remember exactly what they said it did, but I remember liking what they said it might do and thought it could come in use. But we have nothing but time now, so I mean, best figure out now, right? And enjoy.
So, so the way that the calendar is set, right, it's 363 days, very similar to our standard year. On the 121st day, the 182nd day, and the 242nd day, those are actually they're given names. It's Thryson, the midday, the middle day, and Triune day. That's when this plant only blooms. And on those 3 days, it's an example of where magic and mystery supersedes science and logic. The two twin moons of materia always appear next to each other and always appear full and bright, even if logic would dictate, especially like Davis, since you navigate by the stars and by being a sailor, even if Luna is to be teeny tiny one evening, the next day it is just full. Uh, strange,
Mhm.
and that actually spurs Midnight's Kiss to blossom. Uh, essentially, did we say how much you were given, Serge? Like in terms of dosages or anything? Do you recall?
I
In
wrote
your
it down
notes?
in charges.
Charges. Okay,
We
that's
I bought
perfect.
you sold or we they sold
Mhm.
basically doses in charges,
Yes,
and
yes,
that's
yes.
how we priced it out.
Yeah.
I already
Fine.
took one away for the first
The
one. I
morning
had
glory.
5 of the Morning Glory and 4 of the Starlight's Kiss.
Gotcha. Okay. So, the as you're watching them, Dregnar, and they're putting, Sej cleans out the pipe, and uh, you know, your friends are anxious. You can see that while it is not necessarily a hot day, the sun is out. Sej, Davis, Al, they're sweating. Like it, you you can see that their eyes are a little bit dilated. They're definitely under the effects of extreme uh, morning glory. It hits pretty hard.
Okay.
Didn't
Um,
think it was so potent.
yeah.
Gonna write all the songs, all of them.
Yes. However, as I believe Rock has not participated, you have not. Karos is just, you know, observing. He's actually up on the front, kind of just making small talk with the wagon leader. Um,
I have to assume that he doesn't eat the like ladle anymore. That he probably wouldn't do this if I were to be honest.
That's a good point.
Just sprinkle that in the morning gruel.
jeez, the smoke.
Yeah.
Get us kickstarted for the morning.
Yeah. The when you mark off a charge and you go ahead and light it,
Yep.
first thing is it's not the easiest to set a flame. Um, you do give it a few efforts and a few attempts, and you do manage to get it ignite. And there is so little smoke to begin with. It's such a slow burning, stubborn plant. That you there's no way that anything's going to happen. You kind of draw it in, taste it. It's tasteless. There's really nothing. And however, those of you who are observing Sej as he breathes out, his breath is this deep, deep violet color. And you can see it almost like, when it's like cold out, you see your breath exhale. But this is like this violet coming out. Yeah, that's it so far. It looks really cool. Can you see me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it 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 was just like barely like a bit of lag, but you're back. I don't feel anything strange so far, but that was weird. Never exhaled like that. I'll
So,
pass it around.
I'll do the same.
yeah,
Yeah, I assume the same happens.
yeah.
Okay.
So
That is kind of cool, actually. Yeah, I like it.
Sej, when Davis exhales, you see the purple smoke, but then you see it kind of start coalescing. God damn it, Kylan, I hate you.
Wait, what?
Literally you found what it's inspired by. You found
Oh.
what it's inspired by. Yeah. Everyone sees something different. That's the thing. So
I guess I have to show this on stream now.
yeah. So essentially, the purple smoke, while it's exhaled from Davis, says you see it start to take shape and form into something. It could be a butterfly. It could be a crocodile. It could be just some sort of like instead of like a shadow puppet, it's like a smoke puppet. Whatever happens to be on your mind.
Most interesting. I'm not the only one that saw that, right?
So what? I just saw a smoke, but I mean, it kind of took a shape, yeah, like a volcano
Yeah, that's what I
almost.
mean.
But
Now, when they're saying
Volcano.
that, Adam, did we see anything
Yeah.
abnormal with the smoke, or was it just plain smoke?
Just plain smoke, purple smoke.
No, like
No.
vision. No. Okay. I'll write that down. Big note. They
Yes, I
see
see the.
things when they are smoking.
So far only the two of you. So says you would have seen it when Davis exhaled so far.
What did you guys see? Describe it to us.
I saw kind of like a tree blowing in the wind, but it was a tree from home. It was like a palm tree. They definitely don't have palm trees around here.
I don't even know what a palm tree
I'm
is.
I'm going to try to subtly minor illusion what I think tree blowing in the wind looks like, but just so it appears briefly and then disappears in there's like smoke.
Okay. Uh,
And I'm trying to do it so no one notices to see if maybe
yeah.
Dregnar might see it.
So go ahead and give me that sleight of hand check as you're trying to manipulate your magics. Oh, you might as well, for the sake of it, roll your engine just to see if you got subtle spell. I guess.
Won't matter because I got nat 20.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Then yeah, the next huff, whoever
it's Al's turn
like
now.
spells, yeah.
Yee. Next in line.
As you're looking, all of you will see essentially what rocks, and you don't know this, but you see a palm tree manifest in the smoke and then fade away.
I think I saw it, guys. Do it again. Do it again.
Eh. There's something.
Dregnar, this gives some kind of delusions. I hope you got that in your notes. You're taking notes, right?
Oh yeah, you saw a palm tree, and now that Rock did that, I draw the little palm tree. Davis, what did you see?
Uh,
I feel like a therapist right now. Please lay down on my couch.
well, just
Basically.
it was I guess I don't know what a palm tree looks like, but maybe that's it.
No, but what did you see whenever you looked at the smoke?
I don't know. Did I see anything different when I?
Oh, you haven't seen, so the initial huff, wait, so it goes Sej saw nothing, but everyone saw the purple. Then Davis, when you exhaled, Sej saw what you exhaled, so he saw the palm tree. And then when you exhaled again, you still see nothing, but then you don't know this, but you see that illusion of a tree. Sej see this tree again. Al, Drock, you're just seeing purple smoke. You have to smoke it to then see the next huff.
Oh, so
Like
I
it
would have
has to
seen
be
something in
Got
Al's
it.
potentially.
yes,
Oh, okay.
exactly.
Okay, so then I would be able to figure out you have to smoke it to be able to see it because Davis didn't see it on the first rotation, but
Exactly.
whenever he smoked it and Al went next, he's okay, cool.
Yes. So,
When
but
I
that's
purchased this, I was hoping that I'm pretty sure that they told me that it was some kind of powerful sleeping agent, but that doesn't seem to be the case at all. But hey, it's fun,
Yeah, and I feel a little
whatever
less
it is.
jumpy at least, so that's good. Because that was a little
Maybe it is
unsettling.
then. Maybe it's just counteracting what we already did.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Sej, try some of this. And I'm gonna hand Sej a little bit of the kelp that I have from my bag.
What is this?
We doing edibles now?
No, the kelp was for smoking, was it
Oh,
not? I
okay.
believe?
Oh, kelp?
Yeah, yeah, and I believe I got it from the same shop. And it's just something back from 'cause I was told it would help me remember like my homeland in area and whatever. And here, that might make you feel better.
Adam, rinse and
Oh.
repeat. I grabbed some kelp.
I feel
Dragner,
like
you're
we're
so
back in
grabby.
alchemy class.
okay. What are the notes on the kelp? Do you have anything other than it's from your homeland?
No,
That's what I think. It's
kelp.
just it's just flavorful. Okay, got it. That's what I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a nature or investigation.
Yeah, I only got an
I mean,
8. I don't
Dragner,
need
if you
shit.
want some, we'll just let you have some to smoke. It's like,
No,
fine,
no.
man.
I'm trying to figure out if there has any alchemical properties that I could use in my potion making.
Yeah, that's
Um,
exactly what I was saying. This feels like we're back in alchemy class again. All over again. This
um,
brings me back.
yeah, I was about to say, not many of you went to school,
Yeah, what's
so
an
Your
alchemy
mom went to
class?
school.
Good lord, you are froggy tonight, Jesus. Like, that one didn't even make sense. You just wanted to say it.
Yes, pretty much.
I'm sorry, I forget that not everybody grows up in the middle of a city.
so but yeah, on that 8 roll real quick. It's kelp. It's dried
Yeah.
kelp. It just it
Yeah,
smells
my notes, I'm putting some little information about kelp. So,
salty, green,
yeah.
stiff. I think I know that's about it.
Full of nutrients until you smoke it, and then it's just smoke. Smoked kelp.
And just for your information, Dregnar did go to school.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And you're proving it right now by doing major alchemy stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So anyone that's going to be yeah, I guess now I actually have to keep track. Okay. So Sej, Davis, Al, you took some Morning Glory. Sej, Davis, Al, you also took some
Starlight's Kiss.
Starlight's Kiss.
See.
Anyone else taking anything else like of those two?
Notes.
Notes.
I'm
Nope.
just puffing away on my pipe with my normal whatever.
Gotcha.
Nothing
Normal
crazy.
stuff. Okay.
I would have definitely offered it to you, though. Just so you know. Like, as we're passing out, I would have been like,
Yeah.
"Rock." Yeah.
I just no, I'm good. I got my own. Just puff
Alright.
and try to blow a smoke ring, but I'm real bad at them.
Hey, Rock, what's in yours?
Just normal herbs. Here.
Let me see.
All right, I'll pass it over.
I grab a little bit of it.
I
And
think
then it'll be
it's
basil.
just a straight I think it's just a blend of grasses and maybe a little bit of tobacco, right? Nothing too
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, just like a no regular stick.
Okay. So this is just normal. This is normal. Got it.
Flavor, yeah, just for flavor.
Okay.
I
Um,
have notes. Sorry, I lost.
it's fine.
Like,
If you find it,
Look at
just
this
let me know
nerd
because
taking notes.
I'm going off of memory. But
another herb pouch. I have some calming herbs as well.
I remember those.
I don't
And
think they need those right now.
So I have pipe, tobacco, calming herbs, and the kelp. I thought the kelp was supposed to be a little crazy, but that's okay. And then I still have 2 mushrooms left. Anybody want a mushroom?
I know the mushrooms are meant to be crazy.
I'm
Yeah, the
good.
mushrooms were crazy.
I think I'll pass on that for now. Thank you, friend.
Because the mushrooms make you forget who you are.
Yeah, that was fun.
They're like someone else mushrooms. Yeah.
I never
Yeah.
realized the Rock was part of Cheech and Chong. Good
Yeah.
lord.
I'd
he
watch that.
subtly made a collection. And Amazon is a more than 50% dank. Nicely done, now.
He's got
Well,
his
I'm
back
glad
against
that
something
had.
to hold him up. You're just like, oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
What
I'm
is
glad that
this?
had some kind of calming properties to it because that first one was a little intense. Not gonna
Okay.
lie.
So as like
But I could see the uses. If we ever need to really get somebody awake, I guess we have our answer in my pack.
so as some time travel passes and you're traveling, Sedge, Al, Davis. That's the rhythmic sounds of the oxen and horse hooves on the ground, the wheels turning. You start to kind of focus in on those, and you just start, subconsciously noticing them. Kind of start lulling yourself. Can I get all of you with like the 3 of you to roll me a wisdom saving throw,
Sure.
please? Davis, this would not be with your
The totem? I didn't do the
veteran
totem.
scars. Yeah, or veteran scars.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't do
okay.
that either.
So, yeah. So Al, Sej and Davis, you're just kind of noticing and focusing in on them. Al, as you were like initially going that fast, it's kind of slow down. Always constantly kind of strumming, enjoying. You just the as you guys are kind of discussing, you hear Al's stringed instrument fall, cling, cling, and Al just fall off the back of the wagon.
Whoa, driver, hold on, hold. Or wait, actually, do we have a driver driving around? I don't know. Carlos.
One of the guys driving. Yeah, he's like, yeah, oh, what was that commotion?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
immediately
Can you
jumping
retrieve
off.
our friend, please?
It's not going that fast, right?
Yeah.
So like you're able to. It's like, Al, you are. There is no Al right now. You take 2 points of splat damage on your face, and then roll me a. No, I'm not going to make you break your instrument. It's fine.
Ah,
I mean, he could have time to repair it along the way either way, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll
But,
just
yeah.
pick him up and be like, buddy, smack him on the face. Is he like even kind of
Oh,
conscious?
he is catatonic.
But like breathing and everything still.
He's breathing. Yes.
Man, I don't think he can hold his smokes. Here, help me get him up. Dragnar, here, take him.
you did notice when he took his first puff, he was coughing up a lung. He's like, it's been a while. It's okay.
I'll grab him from Davis and put him on the side
Mm.
and giggle a little bit.
Yeah. Those of you that are helping Al, go ahead and give me a investigation check or perception, your choice, whatever you like.
Whomst? All of us?
Whoever's helping Al get back in, carrying him as like.
Not with an
Oh,
eight.
I'm not helping. I'm sitting down. I'm.
Uh,
He's dying.
no, Davis.
I got a case of the tunnel vision right now. It's not falling asleep, but I'm
Yeah,
feeling
you're just.
cold, but yeah.
Actually, for Davis and for Savage, the fact that it stopped now you're like you're missing the sound. You
Yeah,
need something.
hyper aware
you
of
need
it not being there.
Yeah, it's like I need this sound. I need the. You're like hearing the wind, and you find the rhythm in the wind.
I'm gonna
And you're like
speak to
hyper aware
like
of
the
it.
back of my hand, trying to talk to Dregnar while he's helping get Al back situated. Hey, Dregnar, this could be useful too.
What's that?
Yeah.
Exactly correct. Davis, you notice that Al's got the biggest smile on his face. It's just out cold, and he looks a little younger. he looks younger than he used to look.
Ooh. I won't say anything,
Mhm,
but good to know.
mhm. But you get him up there. He's light. He's easy enough to carry. Just
Yeah, I
yeah.
literally almost like one hand him off to
Back of the collar.
yeah, pretty much
Mhm.
yeah, scruff of the neck. Just like,
You just flip me into it.
Grab him by the tail and pick him up.
yeah,
and
there you
throw
go.
him.
Ah,
Yeah,
don't touch
that
me there.
is pretty much like
That's
Al
my no
is.
square.
Yeah, Al is in a very happy, zonked out kind of state. Just there is no Al.
Well,
Just
I'm gonna put Al up, and I'm gonna look at Rock and just do like a little grin, like, "Hey, Rock, where's the comb at?" Ooh.
What are you gonna do?
Uh,
Actually, I think
I'm shuffling through my things. I think I gave it back to
Kara said that.
Karos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, Karos.
So you'll see Karos kind of fishing, and he just kind of pulls it out. He's like actually got like in part of his mane, just kind of held there, like do your worst. Just hands it back.
Here you go, Jordan.
Oh no! Rock, you're the master of this because you gave me this marvelous beard. What could we do to improve Al's appearance? He doesn't really have any facial hair. Looks like a baby.
I
He's
mean,
got
he
kind
has
of like a
some
Van
face.
Dyke going
Yeah,
on, right?
look at his
Yeah.
the face on the thing.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay. I'm looking at that and looking at Dredger. He doesn't really have any hair on
Fair
his
Yeah,
enough.
that's
face.
true.
Fair enough.
That's true.
We
He's got a
should
little.
make.
He's got that caterpillar right there underneath his nose. Maybe we can do something to that.
I comb in and turn it green.
Ooh, yeah, green.
Do you need something?
What kind of green?
Like a
Seafoam?
pine tree green.
Okay. Not so sure how
And
well that
then
matches this.
yeah, I'm just gonna start combing out Al's hair and make it match. Eyebrows, mustache, a yellow goatee, all of it green.
All of it green. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like pine tree green, but slightly brighter.
It's like a Kelly green
not
almost,
quite
kind of.
neon, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
Yeah.
able to.
Kind of like the color that signifies my character right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually a good
let's do
one.
that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you're just able to, and it. Are you doing anything to the style or just the color?
Ooh, style it.
Oh,
Style it.
I don't. I'll once he's green, I'll be like, here, someone else style.
Do you
I only
think a
color.
turtle who has no hair knows how to style hair?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start going through. I'm gonna give him a middle part, kind of like that little kid from Little Rascals.
Oh,
Mhm.
buckwheat.
No, not
Yeah.
Or not buckwheat, sorry,
What?
Alfalfa, sorry.
alfalfa. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna have the
So
alfalfa.
yeah. So as you're holding this like antler, this comb made out of like an antler, right? Yeah, you're able to change the appearance, the color, the volume, the
Ooh, better.
texture, the
Oh,
length, the
I didn't know
style.
about the volume. He's getting a 1980s perm fro.
Jesus. So now it's buckwheat.
It engulfs his hair. It's like
Yes.
and his horns. Like there's no
Yes.
horns. You just see.
No.
No one knows he's a tiefling except for the fact that he's got like reddish pale skin.
Yes.
Dude, that needs to be permanent. I like that. That should be your next
I was
art.
gonna
Al.
say, he's gonna get this.
The entire time, laugh at me when Rock did it to me, huh? See how you like it.
Yeah, it takes it's weird as you're kind of moving the comb through his hair. Just the volume as you're thinking about it, the hairs just start to wind up and curl and wind up and curl, and you're pulling it out, and they just keep stretching, and you're just it's just how like we're talking like 2 feet of afro on each side.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was
Like
thinking.
huge afro.
Yeah,
No, Bob Ross ain't got shit on you, dude.
Oh, no.
We're talking like this,
Oh shit.
but
yeah,
green.
yeah. Pine for well, Heli forest green essentially, right?
Oh, shrub a fucking shrub.
Yeah, you're literally growing a shrub.
It's gonna be so much hair. You may have to make shrink checks just to move because you're so weak.
Ow.
Strength.
Careful, we
Just the
don't
extra
need
6 pounds that I couldn't carry.
we don't need them to mistake him for a forest nymph now.
Oh,
No,
we knew some
as
forest nymphs. Yeah, we should say hi.
so
Oh yeah, they are in this area, aren't they?
Yeah.
as a couple days of or this was like one of the second or third day of traveling, I would imagine. Let me find something real quick. Find something.
I could do the mushroom top.
Jeez.
There's
Turn him into
there's some really good afros in
Toad.
the world, but it doesn't matter. We're done. Okay. That whole day of traveling, Al is out. Just
Oh, guys, this reminds me of well, gosh, only I think Rock. Yeah, I guess you would be the only one to remember it, but this kind of reminds me of the first day we met. With this guy passed out in the wagon. Pointing to Al.
Mhm. uh, interesting enough, Rock, as you're kind of looking for Pebble. Pebble has burrowed herself, kind of made a nest in Al's green afro, and just
Look at me. I'm the druid now.
just all happy, making a little nest. You don't even have to worry because she doesn't poop, so Al's hair doesn't get all gross. Just
I'm
Oh,
imagine what's his face from the Lord of the Rings book.
um,
What druid was that? Oh,
There's a druid in Lord of the Rings?
well, he was like the
well,
druid wizard,
oh, he's
essentially.
like a druid wizard. He
Not
was
Tom
one of the
Bombadil.
worst.
Bombadil, no.
No.
It starts with an
Oh,
R, doesn't it?
Oh,
yes, I
Radagast?
can't remember.
try to
Yes,
guess
Radagast.
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
Radagast.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
say the
So,
pebble doesn't make a mess, but when I see her snug in there, I'm
okay.
gonna get like, anybody got any like crackers or hard bread or anything?
No, Grant's not here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
right.
sure. I'll give you a ration if you want. Like, it's got hardtack and stuff in there. Sure.
Yeah, so I'll take that. I like a side ration, but yeah, I'll take that, and I'm just gonna like feed Pebble while she's done out. So it just gets crumbs everywhere.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, Al. You're just gone.
Can't ever pass out in this group, or you're fucked.
There is. Yeah.
Oh, and Adam, I am every once in a while just slyly looking over at Sedge and Davis because if they pass out, it's on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, because you're holding onto the comb.
I have the comb right now.
Yeah, I'll shave my head. I don't give a fuck.
I'll see you looking at me, and I don't know what you're thinking, but I have bloodshot eyes right now.
Um,
Yeah, I mean,
um,
yeah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, as like the day's been traveling and all that, yes, you get the sense that
Wait, I gotta.
um,
Once I fell off, I became a vegetable, and they just kind of saw it through. I realized.
That's true. We made you into broccoli. Literal vegetable.
Shit.
yeah. I mean, like, it's
Are you still gonna be therapist Dragnar after this? Because I think I'm gonna need something.
It's hilarious.
so, yeah, Tragnar, I'm not gonna make you roll, but yeah, the morning glory probably helped your friends from all being just gone.
Okay.
Um,
Do I think if you put it into a proper mixture, it could work, or would it just fight each other the entire time?
they would fight each other the entire time.
Okay.
It's essentially the because you rolled decent enough for the two of them.
It's like one's an upper and the other one's a downer.
Yeah, only the one that's a downer is a really, really potent downer. It's like one one
So-
one dose of that is actually like far too much.
Okay.
Um,
I'll let Sedge know that whenever he does it, he needs to do a quarter pinch, not a full pinch.
yeah.
So it's
A
like
long,
You
a cup
gotta,
of
a middle
coffee
goes a
versus
long way.
muscle relaxants.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, just for the sake of it, whoever's proficient in history, and I'll let you do it, Dragnar, just because it's relating to alchemy.
Okay.
What you're doing.
Well,
So,
I'm proficient in history anyway. So
okay, got it.
Karos isn't.
I did well. Where are my thingies? Oh, yeah, 30.
Nice.
Jeez. Okay.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Yeah. So rock, you kind of get it put together. You don't know, passing knowledge, things you've heard in like a tavern or maybe a hunter's lodge or something like that. The reason why this stuff is so sought out for and so valuable, other than like really people that have a hard time going to sleep, maybe get a dry like a small serum made out of it to induce sleep, kind of like uh, whatever to help them with extreme pain. It's kind of like an anesthesia kind of thing. It's also derived and used in hunting very dangerous games as a tranquilizer.
Ooh, James is
I'll,
gonna be.
yeah,
Oh,
I'll
you son of a bitch.
definitely relay that information on the Drigner.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Hmm.
Yeah. And yes, you can potentially figure out a way to weaponize this. I know.
Well, no.
We
I was thinking maybe it was used against my brother.
Oh, well, not to say ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even think about weaponizing that. First thing in my head, that's why I said you motherfucker because against my brother.
Mhm,
But thanks for the idea of weaponizing it. So yes.
Yes, it was used against your brother. Correct.
we have discovered ketamine.
Pretty much. Chloroform. Here we go.
Ad-
Hyperketamine.
administrable long rests is what I like to call it.
Yeah, I like that. The
Yeah.
long rest maker.
Yeah. So, but here's the kicker. So as the day travels, traveling is peaceful. There's really not much going on.
Especially for Al.
For
Oh, there's a lot
broccoli.
going on in his range, just not on the.
While we're traveling,
Uh-huh.
since I don't have I've got all my friendly spells on. If anybody, I don't know if you can tell the group, like, hey, if anybody has anything that needs work, and I'll have like needle and thread, and my mending spell, and I'm gonna repair clothing and
Good idea.
fix anything anybody's got that needs fixing.
Oh, I think I got rid of the top that I was wearing that turned halfway into rust. Shame.
Yes. Unfortunately, all those things that did become rusty copper essentially.
I did have something for you to mend, but sadly it's gone now.
The So as the day travels into night, the next day into night, I will say, just stop me whenever. Al, you do basically wake up 24 hours later.
Whoa.
Um, as you do, you hear like wind whooshing by your ears as you're kind of moving your head as your
Morning.
massive afro is catching the wind.
Sleep
Morning.
well?
Man, yeah. It's like got a pillow. I gotta clean out my ears 1 sec. Uh,
Man, you had some crazy dreams. Like all the while, your hair just grew the whole time.
Yeah, we've been on the road for 5 years.
I was
Good to
hold
see
on.
you awake finally, buddy. We were worried. Like
He,
we
he's
didn't know.
pet, he's petting his hair.
Yeah, it's just like you start petting down here and you're like, wait, there's more? There's more? What the hell is going on? Yeah, you have a 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 foot afro. It's just
Oh, jeez. My parents always said the straight hair wouldn't stick around.
Al is secretly like got some Jewish roots that just suddenly sprang out.
Poof.
You just wake up one day and
Mazel
oh,
tov, you're a man now.
While you were sleeping, we had to perform the operation, but you're all right now.
oh.
Yeah, we gave you a bris. Anywho,
So I will produce a small mirror and let Al look.
you actually have a mirror?
Sure, why not?
Okay, sure.
he's got it in his Al. It's steel mirror in front of you. You're looking at it. You look like a giant broccoli head.
Al just kind of freezes and doesn't react.
You have no horns. They are covered.
After 10 or 15 seconds, I'll try reaching for the horns, see if they're still there.
Yes, they are. And you have just this mess of a nest that Pebble has made in your hair now.
picking out feathers and tossing them
And lots of crumbs. I fed her every day.
for 5 years. Wait, you assholes look the same. Wait a minute.
I mean,
What?
the age looks weird with all of us, right? Like our ages are all weird now. It's not been 5 years. It's been like a day.
Loxodon tend to live longer than most mortal.
I think it looks
If you,
quite dashing.
I'm gonna
And
try to have.
as I say that, I'm gonna be stroking my beard. I think it looks quite dashing.
It's a look.
Ah,
How are
okay.
you feeling, Al?
So I've joined the party. Is what's going on. Okay.
You-
That might be
you-
the last party I go to for a while, but
I mean, you just gotta be able to hold your stuff, man.
I don't know if I can. Well, I got a new bag with this shit on my head.
Oh, you just put
I was
stuff
gonna,
in it? Yeah, sure.
I was gonna take out his pan flute and try and see if it'll stay up there.
Sure, why not?
Oh, that's
Then
brilliant.
I'll try and fish it out, and he'll lose it. Oh shit!
It's like, where'd it go? Takes you a little while. Give me an investigation check. Let's see if you can find it.
It's gonna be a. I don't have faith in this one.
You have luckies.
This is
Should
the
have used them
perfect.
before I got knocked the fuck out. Okay.
It takes you a moment, and you're like, wait, and you dig even deeper. You're like, oh god, the hair it's just so, and then you find it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes,
And as you see him like pull his hand out, there's like this little perfect little sphere, like hole where his hand was, and then eventually you just see the hair start pushing back out.
yeah, it's like not just pretty big, it's very dense. It took them a while, but it's okay. It's growing on me. I mean, it's growing on you, but
I spent so long growing that out. I got this. Um, I just had a mental image where when I looked in the mirror, I couldn't see the edges of my hair.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, perfect.
I keep
There,
turning it and like, where's it?
yes. You like have to have like someone hold the mirror for you more than an arm's length away from you, so you can like look at everything. You're like, oh
Davis
god.
Daves.
Hey,
Ooh.
Rock,
Yeah.
have Pebble randomly put stuff in his hair and see how long it takes him to find it.
I will do exactly that.
Is this how you're gonna encumber me?
Just
Give me a
slowly,
day
just
and I'll
adding
fall
like
over.
just 0.1 pound every day for the next
suddenly
couple of
your neck
weeks.
just snaps back. Oh shit!
Ow! Guys, my
Like
head's too heavy. What do I do?
you go to sleep one day and you can't get up. You're like, guys,
I'm pinned to the ground.
What's funny is wait till we get to a humid day.
No.
It's so much bigger. What the hell?
Cousin it.
Um,
I was mostly gonna be getting used to his hair and he'll leer over it. Probably Dregnarn. Do you know about it? Yeah, Rock did it the first time. Yeah, he definitely knew about that.
mhm.
And then occasionally Davis. Just like, mm, mm. You're just kind of testing it out, getting used to it, playing with this new bag some more, hide more shit.
That's what you basically have.
Secret hair dagger. No, there we go.
There you
Shit.
go.
No, I
That
don't want
way-
to hide that in there.
Be able to hide stuff like wands, all kinds of stuff up there.
You
Dragnar,
never
do you have any
know.
smoke bombs or something?
I can probably make some, sure.
I wouldn't mind a couple.
Okay.
So, I was gonna think of something, but doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry, I just had a wicked idea. I'm gonna sneak my bottle of ever smoking in your hair and see what see what it looks like.
Shit.
We're gonna try to sneak it, right? I guess sleight of hand.
Well, no, not right now. I'm gonna do it later.
Okay, got it.
I just
Okay.
had an idea. I was like, ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Smoke
So
bomb.
Ah, shit.
on the fourth to fifth day of travel, the area around you for Dregnar, Al, Rock, Davis, it's familiar. It's beginning to be the swine fields and off in the distance where you had encountered some of those strange happenings.
And where we found Dregnar.
Yes.
And also where you found,
Think you're going robot, Adam.
I'm not sure. Oh, am I? Testing.
You might be back now?
Okay, am I back?
Yeah, I think you're back. Yep.
Yeah, you're back.
So yeah, like you guys said it. It's also where you guys found Dregnar. The days continue to be, clear, cool, but beautiful
I'll
days.
ask Rock. I'll be like, we should check and make sure something's still here, right? We're here. We should check.
I want to see Blob Marley.
That's not what I was referring to, but that'd be fine too. Yeah,
Oh,
we
you
want to make
mean
sure
like?
nobody else got to it. That's all.
I mean, we're smarter now. Do you think we can take it?
Oh, jeez.
We could buy such a. I'm gonna say it very quietly. Buy such a boat someday.
No, no. Wait, take it not to use them. To like maybe dispose of them.
But what if we can like break the curse down?
I mean, that's up to you guys. Like that's some arcane magic stuff. I don't know, but you know how dangerous that was, right? So let's be careful.
Like, yeah. I don't mean just like dig it up and
Okay.
go.
Actually, I'm gonna make an insight check. I'm curious to see if Rock really wants to get rid of it, or if he may want to like. Oh, I rolled terribly. It's like a 7 or 8 or something like that.
Do I have,
Sure.
do I
Go
have,
ahead and insight.
do I have to roll
Hard
too?
to read.
Hmm.
No, you don't have to if it's that low. Hard to read. I mean, like
Yeah.
Rock is.
Just Rock.
Rock is
Just make
not
sure you don't. This is. They're dangerous. We
the
don't.
easiest person to follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's check.
Okay.
Now we just gotta
I
find the
mean,
place.
Rock.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna probably make it too difficult. I'm trying to see if I could find the old map.
I think you had a page for it. Well, I mean, there was the one that we were in the house. I think you drew the page on that.
Yeah, but I may have accidentally deleted it, not archived it, because I have Volpine map, under the well, swamp, sewer, swamp. Okay.
I mean, this is kind of the miniature version of the map right down here.
Yeah, but it would have been kind of nice to have that throwback.
Yeah, for sure.
Anywho, yeah, I must have Oh, I know. I deleted it. It was before we upgraded.
Oh, because you
I
didn't
was
have
running out of
space.
space.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's what it was. So, however, I should have.
What? Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like exactly that, but hey, on the outskirts, there's always this. As you guys are getting closer and closer and further into the fields. So, are you guys leaving the caravan?
Yeah.
If
Well,
they
I don't know.
do,
how far off of the road do we think it was? It was like not even.
It was right by the house that we killed
Yes,
The
the
house
ugly
was not along
blobby.
the road though. It was like a
the
couple
house was not on the road.
hours off the road. I think.
Nah, not a couple hours, but it was in somewhat. It was probably about an hour's worth of travel away from the road.
Okay.
Because keep in mind, he was able to hide an army and then have it march up the road, right? So it's not right off the road. But I mean, you have means to catch up to the caravan if you guys are creative and think about what you have.
I mean,
So
I wouldn't be shy in telling everybody else, being like, hey, so Al, you may remember this. The house that we kind of took shelter in here, and there was some dangerous things that we kind of hid in here. Rock and I kind of want to go take a look, make sure that they're not gone, and maybe we can do something with them.
Hey, tie up loose ends. I'm up for it.
that okay with the rest of you?
Here. Guys, should we come? We're coming with
I
you,
mean,
right? Just
I don't think it's gonna be a problem, but somebody should probably keep the caravan, like the wagon, going up the road, and we can catch
I'll
up.
chill with the caravan then.
all right. I'll sit behind then. We'll just you guys will catch up at the rest stop. I mean, we're only gonna go.
Yeah, if
We're
you
not
make
gonna
it to
make it
Volpine, just
anywhere.
hang out there. We know our way around there, but we may even catch up to you before then. We'll just kind of take a guess on bearing where to go, but if that worst comes to worst, we'll meet you in Volpine.
Yeah, the guy
Are you
will.
going too?
Wait,
James, you
Drake?
may have muted yourself.
oh yeah, you may be reverse muted or stepped away, or
I'm
No.
back.
there.
I had kid aggro.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's okay. I
What's
was
up?
asking if you're going along with them into the forest.
So if you
If
missed
they-
it, we're going to go check on the house where we found you, basically.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I'm all right with that because I know that we had issues in this area. We probably just want to make sure that nothing else is still here.
But Sej and Carlos are
The
staying.
caravan's gonna keep going with the caravan. Me and Carlos are gonna stay with it. It's gonna be fairly easy to catch back up with the caravan, but we're just staying with the caravan and our stuff, I guess.
Just keeping it going.
Okay, I got you.
I'm
Yeah.
asking simply because I don't wish to wake up with an afro, and I'm gonna fall asleep.
Oh really? Okay, yeah, sure. I want to go with them to the barn.
So it is
I'm
in
already
these
asleep.
days of travel. It is very easy to just take sun naps. It's very peaceful, very quiet.
After watching what happened, just
But
says sleep
yeah.
deprived.
So I guess um, but yeah, you guys are able to venture off the roads. Are you guys going by foot or?
Yeah, why not?
So the caravan, you kind of hop off, let them know that you'll catch back up. Some of them look a little confused, but they understand. Like, you have business, understood. Uh, we'll probably, yeah, we're probably gonna not rush the horses and the oxen, so we'll probably end up at the rest stop, the pathmakers rest up the way,
Oh, sure.
not quite to Volpine.
We are not gonna walk because I just remembered something that I have not used a single time.
See?
I'm gonna pull out the bag of
Oh yeah, the bag,
the bag of
Survival pouch.
mules.
the berry bag, amongst
Sack
other
of
things.
Yeah,
ass.
the gray bag.
Sack of ass.
And I'm gonna be like, Marv, thanks, buddy. I missed you. I totally forgot you gave me this, and
Apples.
I'm gonna make mules happen. They're coming. Our donkeys.
Right. Yeah, gotcha.
However many we need.
Apples. Torberius.
3.
Yeah, no, no, something two. I don't remember. Yeah.
Has anybody seen Chestnut?
Oh, chestnut.
coming.
Yeah, chestnut. Question
This is worth it. There you go.
mark. Braid 4 and Braid 2. Yeah, that's right.
So Tiberius was
Is that Calisaurus?
Mars.
Oh, Mars.
It's
It's
Mars. So how many do y'all need? 4, right?
Apples is
So
mine.
you do. Yeah. All right. So I'll put Torberius. You don't sum. So mark off
I don't need one.
4.
I'll move faster than they do.
Yeah, but they're okay.
We'll summon 3. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll
There you go.
ask before I get them out to me. What is that thing called? I have it in my
Survival
inventory.
pouch.
Survival pouch.
I don't have it in my inventory.
Is it in the bag of holding that we don't actually have a
Oh,
bag of
it's
holding now?
green. I found it. Yeah. So is it 1 charge per mule or just a charge?
1 charge per mule, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we used to just cash it on mules only.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 mules.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says you can use 1 charge to do. Yeah, so anything that's in the bullet point.
Yeah.
So it takes you a charge. You're focusing on the bag, and after 1 minute, apples, break 4, and chestnut emerges.
Al's new character art has to be Broccoli Al riding on a fucking donkey. A donkey that has like his face turned to the side, like, huh?
I know, like nibble at his hair when he's not paying attention. But I want it.
This looks like foliage.
Yeah. All right, and then Dragnar on the side, briskly walking with the bray. You guys are able to head in, and as you're not actually getting into the woods. If you remember, these were like the swine fields, which were some loosely shrubbed and tree-covered areas, but also just fields open for swine herding or swine growing or raising. Geez,
Oh
words.
no, it was growing. It definitely was swine growing for quite a while.
Yes, I know. But that was not what it originally was.
Right.
This is if you remember, this is where the poorer group of farmers were, the ones that could not afford to get into the plains cow industry and everything. Um, there are some signs of some of the homesteads being revitalized. You do see some little smokestacks, coming from people's chimneys. So apparently, some people have come back here to rebuild. It's very basic. Um, you see some fences in some areas where there were none, where they were trampled. Uh, can someone or whoever is proficient in survival go ahead and give me a roll to see how well you navigate back to Simon and Breeze?
Started with an E. I can't remember S.
Uh, Adam,
Denberg.
Is that really necessary? Because I was there, so I know where it's at.
Just in case, like,
Okay.
yeah, we'll
Just
just
for
see
dice
pace of
rolls.
travel. Yeah, just pace of travel.
13.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so the pace of travel is, it's not that great. You guys are not in a rush. The caravan is not going to go anywhere without you. You'll easily be able to catch up with it. And you travel, and you do kind of. Are you guys kind of keeping like a low profile, trying not to be seen by anyone as you approach?
Oh no, I'm singing like sea shanty kind of songs
Yeah,
and just
hell yeah. I'm in it.
every now and then I'll be like, "Hello, pig people, it's me,
Um,
Rob."
Adam, even if we were trying, we have a broccoli tiefling on a donkey.
I understand, but there
Well, but
are
that's more likely
He's
to.
running away.
I mean, his camouflage colored, kind of.
kind of. I'm just saying, So your
No,
journey is
I was gonna say if I come across anybody, I was gonna ask him, hey, how's everything going
Yeah,
around here?
same.
okay. Gotcha.
Everybody,
Um,
I heard a noise. Hided my hair.
Like, honestly, because we just came back from Town 2 that we saved, like, we want to see that saving Town 1 actually ends up in a good,
worth
happy
it.
ending. Yeah, like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's not.
call up our like woodland friends. I forget the names of the
Marissa
Grissa
and
and Pan?
yeah, yeah,
so I think it was
and Pan, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is keep in mind, you guys are not quite to the woods. The woods were off to the distance. I'm just using this as a change of backdrop. There, as you're kind of traveling through, you don't see any of the swine folk themselves here. If you recall, they were to be taken by Grissa and the Dryads and try to find a means for them to exist away from the area. However, they were to stay in touch with Volpine
Right.
and build some sort of relationship. Here, as you are traveling, you do come across an area where there is a new fence built in, like a thick, heavy fence. It seems like the ground has been somewhat tilled and taken care of. And you do see that there are some pins, and in the pins there are, proper pigs. We're not talking pig people. Apparently, some farmer has come back here, some rancher, and has picked up where either he left off or this is a new opportunity for him. And as you're making a loud noise, he does, head on out and kind of to observe what's going on. Not necessarily coming towards y'all, but just kind of making sure everything is okay. You guys easily can spot him. A Khemri with his hair tied up in a nice top knot. No hair, facial hair. Seemingly relatively young. in simple cloth, long sleeve cloth shirt, a little dirty from his work, linen pants of browns, observing, seeing what you're doing.
Waving at him. Hey, friend.
Was back.
Wave him over. Be like, hey, come here.
Uh,
We'll meet him. I'd say I would meet him halfway.
yeah, he starts. He swings his tool that he was using and just kind of starts walking. Hi.
Hey, how?
What can I do for you?
Uh, howdy. We were just looking for. So it was an abandoned house that we were looking that used to, I believe, someone used to live in. In this area. Are we on your property now? Is this your place?
Yeah.
Look,
Kind of took up some acreage here.
great, great. How'd you
You
get it?
look
How'd you come upon it?
vaguely familiar. Why do you look familiar?
I don't think
He's
we've
kind of looking at you.
met.
I got it during, well, when Volpine, I'm assuming, are you from the area? You know what happened here?
I'll look at the rest of the group knowingly and just kind of like, actually, I'm gonna wait and see what you guys say to this absurd question that he just asked us. Well, guys.
Silence. Okay.
No, yeah. No, we know. Um,
Yeah, there was some Volpine got attacked. Anyways, some weird.
yeah. So this came after that, and so you took over
Well,
this plot.
there was, yeah. I was a fairly new move-in to Volpine of about 6 months before everything happened, and
So
uh,
did you move into the place that was there, or did you build a new place? What did you? Because the house was kind
this
of beaten
was
up, but
no, this was one that didn't have just open field, and I
uh,
negotiated with the mayor and the sheriff to cordon off some of this land
Meeker, right?
because
And Navari, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so are you from Volpine originally?
Not originally, but we spent some time here.
Sure. Okay, maybe that's how I know you. You look familiar. He looks. He points to Rock. He looks. I can't place it.
Yeah, maybe you saw us
But
around. I don't know. We were around at the time, so if you were around, then maybe.
mm, maybe you got out before it went crazy. Anyways, yeah. So I've got this few months back. Built a cabin. Got some help. Getting some of the pigs. Starting to raise them because I'm new. I can't get into the plains cow game. But hey, people like pork.
So wait, what
People
did
like
you
bacon.
do before Volpine was attacked? I guess you weren't. Were you a swine farmer before then?
Oh, I had moved in recently, just into town. Was working
Just
over at the inn,
which one?
uh, the one that Alexandra and them had.
Actually, out of character. Is that
Uh,
the? That's so. It's not the Silver Spur, is it? It's the
I
other
think
one.
it is a spur. No, I
Oh,
think it
okay.
is.
The other one is
But yeah.
the little gnome family or whatever. Not gnome.
Yeah, it wasn't the gnome one. It wasn't the foxhill.
Foxhills.
See,
That's the one. Yeah, Silver Spur. I think
uh,
is the other one.
yeah, good memory. I think that's what it was called. Uh,
It
yeah,
was.
Silver Spur.
That's like Meeker's place, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's like I came in and got a chance. So it's,
Okay.
you
Cool.
yeah.
Nice. So does this
So
sound familiar at all? Like a kind of a rundown house nearby?
there's a few buildings. Like honestly, this place was torn apart and had some dangerous folks here.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a few. Are you looking for any details on the? There's a few. So
Bree's
if you
place. Did you know
travel
Bree?
three. Oh no, no, no. Are you talking about? Oh, the
I mean,
poor
she
girl that
passed away.
died.
Yeah, she passed away.
Yeah. Are you paying your respects? Is that what
No,
it
so
is?
a family member of hers, I think, left something behind, and we wanted to just double check, make sure that it hasn't gone missing, and we were gonna try and just kind of take care of it.
Interesting.
It's a
So,
personal
family,
matter.
friends. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, no harm. I mean, it's an abandoned building. Um, just travel. You're going the right direction. You'll see like see past where my fence stops, and then there's gonna be like the hill. Just travel on the hill and start kind of venturing off to the left, and you'll see it. It's in a little bit of a dip area. Probably about 30 minutes for you guys to get there.
All right, now I'm gonna insight check and make sure he's not full of shit. If I
Go
can.
for it. Yeah.
Ooh, that's bad. And actually, I gotta turn my totem off because it's not. Oh, it's
You
just
can roll
advantage.
your
That's just
totem if you need
advantage.
to. Yeah.
So it's still the 10 total.
10. I mean, he does not strike you as someone that needs to lie to you.
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks, friend. Yeah, maybe we'll see you around. We're not gonna be, I don't think, here very long, but we'll be in town. I think.
So, hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah. What was your name? I don't think I got your name.
Zanuck. It's a pleasure.
Fantastic.
Mm, Who knows if you're. I mean, to be fair, it might be a little bit difficult getting to Green Hill because. Or not
No,
Green Hill,
no, we're
sorry.
not headed that way.
Vulpine.
Yeah, Volpine. Yeah.
Yeah, because, well, you're coming. We don't get a lot of people coming south because apparently there was some other stuff going on. Um, they don't
Yeah, we
really.
fixed that. Hi,
There was,
I'm Rock.
That's right.
Green
hi.
Hill's good now. You want to go visit Green Hill? Go visit Green Hill. They could use some new friends.
Yeah, from what I hear, it's on the up and up now.
Yeah, rumors say that the giants and the ogres got kicked out by Seb's crew, and they had like this group known as the like collection. It's like a word for collection, a group. Menagerie, I think it is. Yeah,
Yep.
it's good. This group. So apparently,
Al tries to flip his hair and it just doesn't work the same way it does before. So he
he's
kind of
flying
sad
back,
about that.
catches the air, and he wee. It's like, oh yeah, I get that. He's like,
There's too much
yeah,
weight and he almost falls off the prey.
yeah, that
Yeah,
one drinking more or day drinking. Uh, I get it. Travel can be boring, but yeah, very little. We get some merchants, but they seem to be redirected to Whitlaw for inspections and questioning.
Huh.
Oh well, spread the word. Green Hill's open again, and there's some real cool things going on there now.
And
Yeah,
fuck Whitlaw.
just for clarity, there's still floating things in Green Hill, right?
Yeah, it's as far as you know. Give me an Arcana check, real quick. You can do it at advantage because you've had so much time to be in that area.
Speaking of
Well,
floating,
that made a big difference. I rolled a 3, and then I rolled a 19, and that's like a 30.
29, 30. Yeah. Rock, some of that stuff is probably going to be stuck in the, like, floating for thousands of years because of how much energy there was.
Yeah, you should check out Green Hill. They've got like floating land masses now. It's really cool. You can see
like
for miles on
air
top of
floating,
things.
not in the
Yeah,
river.
That's,
It's pretty cool. Like weird, but
you're,
cool.
you're kidding, right? Like,
No.
what?
nope.
I will say,
First
speaking of
big
floating
people and
things,
now.
Rock also does have his engine literally floating around his head this whole conversation.
Well, orbiting.
Well, orbiting, right? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it goes like, it kind of free orbits anywhere it feels like. It goes around his head, around his staff, around his waist. It's kind of.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's not the craziest thing this dude's looking at right
Yeah, that's true.
This is no ordinary turtle.
Oh yeah, we've also got rainbow beard dwarf and broccoli tiefling. So
Hey,
now. You can kind of say
Broccoli.
we're a unique collection of people.
yeah,
if you will.
a menagerie, if you will.
What you call a menagerie?
he's like, good point. Again, I don't judge. So welcome to the swine fields.
And tell everybody to go to Green Hill. Fuck Whitlaw.
Agreed.
Got
fuck
it. You know, I hear the opposite. There seems to be just safe travels north. You'll probably be exposed to some of the things, but glad to hear Green Hill's good. And how does that float around your? What is that? He's just like, is that a? He's just now he's noticed the engine just kind of figure eighting and floating around. Y'all
I'm gonna
must
be like, here, you want to see something really cool with it? Like, I hold my staff forward and have it float right around the staff, and see if he leans in.
sure. He's like, okay.
And then from behind him, I'm just gonna make like a loud bang.
He turns around, like he's basically got like like a hoe for like the one hoe. He's like working. And he turns around, like getting ready, like
I'll just whisper when he's like, "It's magic, my friend. Don't ask questions." And I'm just gonna ride off on my mule.
As Rock rides off, I'm gonna like lean into him and be like, "That's not even the coolest thing we have," and then I'm gonna summon fucking Hardguard. Like, check this shit out.
Oh, so we're doing that then.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna find.
Yeah,
okay,
we're doing that.
I'm finding a shadow, and I'm gonna fucking teleport right.
It's the middle of the day, Dregnar. Get good fucking luck.
Hey, there's buildings, there's shadows.
There's not. We're in the
trees,
middle of the field.
keep it. Remember, it's said. You need dim light. You
Dim
need
light.
dim light. It's daylight.
So-
It's gonna be
Just-
difficult. You're like looking. You're like,
Damn it.
Just to make Davis look.
You're
Come on, where
riding
is it?
away, by the way. But go ahead.
Yeah, as I'm riding away, because I hear you guys fighting, and we'll say like I started slow, so I'm at 30 feet. I'm gonna see if I can enlarge Davis if he lets me.
Have you done this to me before? I don't remember.
oh, he has them.
No, I don't think I've done it. I haven't. You would have seen me use it probably during our like month of.
Yeah, but I don't
Greenhouse.
think I know you're doing it, so it's just gonna feel like a weird effect in my head. So I'm gonna do like a little Arcana check here just to see if okay, I can kind of tell what it is. I'm like, I think
Well,
Rock's trying to help me, and I'll sure.
You also notice that he pulls out, I think, some iron and shit too, right?
I probably wouldn't because I'm busy like vamping it up with this guy, being like, look
Yeah.
at this shit.
He just kind of looks. He's like,
But I know Rock's magic touching me, so I'm like, oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for a minute you're enlarged.
He's like, um, please don't hurt me.
No, we would never do that. We we're just
I
hi.
just want to
I'm Davis. That's Rock. Al, Dragnar. I don't know if those names at all sound familiar to you, but we
sort
are.
of vaguely.
Yeah. So
you-
the reason they might sound familiar is we are part of the menagerie.
Okay, I'll believe anything you say. Honestly, it's went very. I was not expecting this today.
Again,
If you are the menagerie, thank you. May I go back to
absolutely.
back
Thank
away?
you for the directions. Thank you
I hope
for
you find
yeah.
what you're looking for.
Yeah, and even if we don't, we won't blame you. It's okay. We get it. Thank you for
Please don't
helping
blame me.
Rebit. No, of course we won't. It's fine.
How did you do that, and why are you?
I didn't
so...
do it. That guy did, and I'll point to Rock's back as he is riding away.
I'll yell back, "Remember the menagerie!" And then the ground will tremble a little.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to forget the menagerie at this point.
Okay, well, thank you for saving. I guess that's maybe why I recognize you, because I think he like starts talking real fast. He started back away. He's like,
Yeah, we were
so-
doing some things. You probably saw us.
Yeah, I guess you were the guys here at Volpine too. That's maybe why I remember you. Thank you. Mhm. Just this entire time, every word he's saying, he's just been taking a step back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
with
it?
the
And
What was
remember
the
the
name
day
again?
you.
Xanac.
And remember the day you met Rainbow Beard and Broccoli Head.
And steamy
I was
and
gonna
steamy face.
I was gonna hold up one hand, cast like some really shitty sparkler, and then say really half-heartedly, yes, and then really half-heartedly, magic, and then just slowly start trotting away.
You should say eat your vegetables.
Lord.
As we're walking off Rock, how long am I gonna be like this?
And you're already starting to.
Yeah.
Now I got a question for you, Rock. Did you enlarge Davis or Davis and the Bray?
Oh no.
I only do
No,
Davis.
Oh, sorry,
So
apples.
your legs are dragging right now.
Yeah, basically I just
Probably.
stand over apples at that point.
Apples was like, yeah. So, that being said, so remember, like when you guys, when Rock summons the Bray and then gives you control of the Bray, it is like the fine steed, so you do have a telepathic bond with that animal. So you can communicate with it
Ah.
as needed. Yeah, because it is a fine. It's basically like he conjures a limited fine steed for you. So, um, anywho,
So, Davis, is it your turn to carry the bray?
Aren't I already like shrinking down? I don't actually. It lasts only like a minute or
yeah,
something, I think,
it
right?
messes in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Ah,
That would be funny. Like Apple's like, well,
Oh,
want to switch
I'll carry
roles?
you. Yeah, my turn.
Apple like gets all ready to get picked up. Like, yee!
Well, I guess this is going back.
Yeah. You
Oh,
just
I'm
mentally
normal
hear Apple
size.
say, okay, clip clop, I guess. Just as kidding, walking.
It's
Wait,
alive.
are you on him yet?
I am now. Yeah.
Because if you're not on him yet, I'm gonna make him.
You're gonna make him what?
I'm gonna make him tiny so you can carry him for a minute.
For a minute? I mean, okay, sure.
Yeah,
So he goes from, because Bray are medium creatures, right?
So you
I
can go
think it's
small.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes small. So he becomes like this two,
He's like a halfling.
like a mini, like when you see like a miniature pony, he becomes like a miniature Bray. He's like, oh, this is. All of a sudden, the mental voice is like, oh, this is cool. Oh, carry me, carry,
You
come
got
in,
it. You
come
got
in.
it. Okay. Okay.
He's like, oh, this is okay. No, okay, yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Got it.
This is great,
Yeah,
man.
it's pretty cool.
It's kind of,
Yeah, you're
huh?
real light.
I like.
It's kind of. It's almost like
This
a
is nice.
little cat or something. You're a little kitty sized.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, it's okay.
We
I
should do
mean,
this more often.
yeah, it's gonna take me a little longer than it would, but that's okay.
Hey,
Oh, hey, what's happening?
we're oh, dude. Oh, no,
Well,
no,
oh
no, no,
no, yep. All right,
no.
I'll get back on.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm willing to help.
Yeah. So, thanks for being a good sport, Donnie. So the menagerie, you're able to find the instructions, and you do see that. I feel so bad. I don't have a picture of it. Whether let's see real quick if I could pull it up, but it is a white exterior. However, the elements have not been kind to it over the last month or couple of months as well. It had already been run
Yeah, it
down.
had a collapsed roof, mostly collapsed roof.
Yeah, like collapsing roof. The window shutters are all, hanging in different places.
Can kind
The
of still
ground
picture it in
around
my
it,
mind.
yeah. The ground around it, however, has recovered heavily with, different mosses and greens and grasses growing back as, the ground around it had been disturbed constantly by patrolling swines and all that. Um, so let's see if I can really quickly locations. See if I can find something real quick. Maybe I still have the picture. But you guys are able to approach the um, the Ethenberg little shack essentially. And there, oh hey, I found an image that I was actually looking for earlier. Fuck, what is this called? Go, okay, got it. You do see the land marker that you had placed. A set of tools. I believe it was a shovel and something else, kind of established in the symbol of a cross, where the vines and the foliage and the leafage have like completely consumed it, making a visual little. And there it is, the near the grave site of Bray Effenberg, your little land marker.
And we buried it, right, if I recall?
Yes, you buried a satchel with.
Oh, the
You guys.
satchel. Oh, Rock, you were flipping out about the satchel in the Fox Hill or whatever it was called.
Yes. Yeah, the
Yeah.
satchel with the unique designs on it. So that being said, I found the old barns. Let's see if I can find anything else. That being said,
Yeah, like it'll take us a little bit to dig up, but we should check it. Actually, does it? Well, I guess we just does it look disturbed, or does it look like fully?
go ahead and give me your choice: survival or investigation.
Can I just? I'll help Rock. I'll be like, what do you think? Does it look like anybody's been here?
I will investigate it.
Hopefully with advantage, I think, if I'm helping.
Yeah, I'll give you advantages. Sorry, I should have said that
That's
out
fine.
loud.
I knew you were digging around.
18 total.
Yeah, it does not look like anyone has been here in a long time.
Okay, should
Is the marker still there?
Yeah.
Obviously, it is.
overgrown, but yeah.
Overgrown.
I'm like, should we leave the marker here, or should we like put the marker somewhere else and just?
I mean, it allowed
Like-
us to find it. If we're not gonna get it and do something with it, we should leave the marker.
We should dig it up. I can take it somewhere. Dispose of it. It's unsafe.
I mean, are we sure we can even like touch it?
We can touch the bag. I think as long as we don't spend it.
Is it kind of like?
And then
Is it like Marb's
we could
dagger
take-
thing, where you're like touching it's fine, but like becoming like in tune with it, it's like a thing, or is that what we think what's happening?
I
And
mean,
there's ways to find out.
yeah, we could. Let's just make sure it's safe. I mean, I know what you can do with it if we want to get rid of it. I know somebody who's always hungry.
Oh, I forget you still have that damn thing. Yeah, it's kind of Rock between all of us here. It's a little bit weird that you like refer to him as if he's your friend. It's terrifying.
He smiles. We will be friends. I will learn what he likes, and I will learn to contact.
Like you guys
The
know
thing
he
that-
still has the bag, right? Like that the bag that ate you and me, Dragnar.
Wait, everyone knows. Jugnar had it for me on the battle. I would have assumed at some point over time I got it back from him.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're all cool with it. Okay, yeah, let's.
Oh, I didn't say I was cool with it. I said, yeah, he's got it back.
Okay, yeah, now
There's nothing cool. There's nothing cool
No.
about a bag that can eat you.
and did eat us.
But- It's not like he's gone around and just eating people all on his own. He only eats what we feed him.
That's because he hasn't had the chance.
I see him.
You know what? If he ever decides to eat you on his own, where you haven't been fed to it, I'll take you for a nice dinner after.
I will be dinner
Well,
already.
Exactly. I'm gonna be eating.
We'll get you out. We got you out.
Barely.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I just have to learn how to talk to the thing, and he'll become my best friend. And as everyone's saying this, I'm like holding it, and, like patting it gently.
My
God.
precious.
God. All right, let's dig this shit
Is
up.
there any shovels around?
I mean, we have what is it called?
I can make a shovel from the bag if we need one, but I was gonna not use a charge if we can find a shovel.
I thought we had like engineers packs or adventurers packs or something like that, but I don't see one in my
Let's see.
inventory.
Do we carry shovels? I have.
I think it's part of an adventurers pack, but I don't actually have one on me.
We
Or
made
more
sure to
than a
break.
hammer.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
broke
made
them
sure to
out.
break out the packs. Yeah, so if it's not there, you don't have
I
one.
don't have one. I have a crowbar.
I'll search for a shovel, and if I don't find one, I'll conjure one. Do it. Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a. You can perception check as you're looking for a shovel in this area. Anyone who wants to help can.
That's a natural 1 for a 6.
There is just you end up finding a shovel, but it is so just dry rotted and that it just starts to fall apart. The moment you're like, "Ooh, shovel," and it's like, oh damn, and then you go to like pick up the spade of it and it just breaks in your hand because it's like rusted through and you're like,
We
Sigh
can,
aloud.
we can fight hags all day long, but God forbid we find a damn shovel.
yeah. I mean,
I
it's
will
D&D.
take one appear and hand it to Dregnar
How did you make one appear?
Survival kit.
from the survival pouch.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was just checking. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Alright. So go ahead and mark off the fourth charge then. And you got a pristine. Well, everything about the shovel is just, it's an ideal shovel for survival. It's a good weight. You're not gonna like, callus or blister your hands using it. It's a good trusty shovel.
I'm just
And
already dying.
when he goes to hand it to me, I'm gonna look at him. I'm not putting my hands up. I'm like, you're the one that likes crazy shit. You dig it up.
I'll try to hand it to Davis.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have, if you hadn't handed it to me, I would have just gone and grabbed it. Like, let's just go. Come on.
Okay.
All right, so David, give me a strength check at advantage and a constitution check at advantage to see how well you dig and how
Strength
long
or
it takes.
athletics?
Athletics.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. That's fine. Just checking. Natural 20, 28 for the strength check,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then Constitution save.
Just see if it's tiring. No, just
No,
it's
it's
constitution
same for me
check.
anyway.
A 1 and a 20. Balance in all things.
No, I got a 10 for a total of 12 on the Constitution.
You know, you guys did get deep, bury it fairly deep, so it does take you. You know, digging a hole. A lot of people forget it's kind of hard to dig a hole. It's pretty tiring, but you're just cranking away. Yeah. Dregnar, Al, rock anything in the next 10 minutes while he's digging up your treasure.
I'm gonna explore the area.
I might say, like, Al, give me a rhythm. Come on, helps. That'll help. Let's go. Give me a rhythm.
Okay, okay.
Hoof, ha, hoo,
yeah,
ha.
Yeah, he's gonna pull out the loot and give an inspiration with
Yeah.
with the rhythm.
Okay, that's fine. With
A
the yeah,
bardic inspiration. Yeah.
I get you. I get you. Yeah, it certainly helps a lot.
Yeah, if you want me to roll it for my athletics check, I can add.
I mean, no,
Okay.
it's quite
Okay,
alright.
just more for flavor. Got it.
Yeah, more for flavor. Trying to, but yeah, you're able to very easily. Oh, I'm adjusting it on the wrong map. That's why I'm just an idiot.
It
I'm
sounded
like,
great
what
for a second, but
Where are we?
is happening here? Yeah, which was unintentional. I'm like, what the hell? There you go. That's better. I was digging up an old map and I wanted to bring it up. Okay. Unfortunately, I didn't find the house. But yeah, you're able to dig, Davis. It takes about 10 minutes. Al, you're just watching him, observing him, kind of helping him. Rock, are you investigating anything in particular, or
That rhythm.
The house is still here, right?
the house is still
As
here?
much
The
of it
windows,
was
the
when we
shutters
were-
are still busted. There's a blood stain where you found Dregnar.
I'm going in just to see if there's anything interesting.
As you enter, there's that putrid, disgusting smell of feces and mud and stagnant water. And it takes a second. And then you look around, and it is that same disheveled wreck of a mess where desks are overturned, the bed is cracked. There's those bloody, muddy pictures, like the scrawlings on the wall, showing that the worm transforming into like or like the bull turning into a worm, turning into like the pig thing, with the whole bull imagery and everything. It's as you left it.
Yeah, I'll just like, oh god, yeah, I remember, and I'll just run out and be like, guys, it's still bad. This place sucked. Why are we here?
thunk. I hit leather and then cover it up and then hold it up with the shovel. Be like, this is why we're here. So I'm not picking it up, by the way. I'm not touching it.
Hitting the back? Okay.
It's I'm right now. It's just sitting in the shovel. Like,
Okay, so you scooped it up.
scooped it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
Sure.
so what are we gonna do
Yeah,
about this?
it's
Hey, Bag, are you hungry?
Wait! Like we're just getting rid of it?
Before I was like, hey, maybe
Well, no,
we
I
should
thought you
keep
said
it.
we
And you're
should-
like, no, let's not keep it. And now I'm like, let's get rid of it. And you're like, whoa, hey, should we get rid of it? I don't know.
I thought as a backup plan to
Yeah.
delete it. We're a little smarter than we used to be. I don't think it's by much, but do we want to study it again? Like 5 minutes, see if we can figure anything out.
Look, I like that. We could learn from it, maybe, or break the curse and be rich and buy sideshow boat.
Oh yeah, because you have a wonderful track record with messing with things that are supernatural.
I won't do it. We'll get someone smarter than me. And if all
I look around, where?
well, I obviously not here. I giggled to myself a little.
You get no argument from me.
Davis just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like worst case scenario, we feed the bag. It's gone forever. Everyone's, this is our bag of getting rid of bad things.
Yeah.
We're gonna pat it again nicely, and then I'm gonna tuck the bag away. And we're like, yeah, how do we want to carry that then?
I mean, I can. If we think it's okay for me to just put it in my bag, that's fine.
Yeah, just don't spend any of it. Don't like touch the gems.
Oh no, I'm keeping it clasped shut. Not even opening it. I'm gonna grab the strap and throw it in the bag. That's
We
it.
should look inside to see what's in there, though.
Not here probably. Let's wait till we get somewhere where the whole group's there and we can be safer. I think.
And there's more people around us. More people can get killed.
I'm gonna see. Will you at least let me like touch the outside of the bag?
Oh God.
Yeah, sure.
I try to just touch the outside of the bag.
I'm ready in action. If he goes fucking batshit crazy, I'm gonna stun and strike him.
So no, so like as you
To see if it feels still like gems.
yeah, so you kind of like shake it a little bit and kind of poke it. Yeah, it's still that heavy set weight. Like Davis, when you scooped it up, it had weight to it.
Yeah.
You know, and there's gems, rings, valuable, metals, like some fine fabrics and everything. Like all the stuff that's in there was worth stuff. And if you remember, I guess I might as well make y'all roll. You guys can give me a localized history check to see if you remember roughly how much you think the thing was worth.
20 total.
Davis, you just remember it was spooky, scary, and worth a lot.
Yeah, I just remember Rock talking about this bag for like an entire evening and freaking everybody out in the Foxhill pub or inn.
Al, you
Yeah.
remember that the contents of the bag is worth thousands of gold, potentially.
Yeah, 20 total for me.
I got a 10, so I don't remember shit.
Yeah, you're kind of with Al. 20 total? It's estimated, with like not being a professional at it, it was probably about 10,000 gold worth of stuff.
Yeah. Do I know how much it costs to break a curse?
Well, let's see here. That's a good question. That's the right question.
One soul.
That's what I wanted you to ask. Okay, so there is a remove curse.
Yeah, it's third level.
Third level spell. Now, you know that this is no ordinary curse, but essentially, it is on the wizard's list. So, Rock, I'm not going to even make you roll an Arcana check because you got this.
The cleric
There is
list.
a spell, that is available that is there to negate and potentially remove curses. You know that, like, if by the nature of the spell, like, if the curse is part of the item, like it's part of its creation, then you know that rather than breaking the removing the curse, it just breaks the affliction of the curse on the individual. However, these are objects that were not created cursed; they became cursed. So you probably can remove the curse of blind greed upon them.
Okay, yeah. We should definitely keep those. We can probably fix them.
But
In the
we'll ask
future.
you, go ahead and give me an Arcana check for this next little bit, just to see something. You should do well.
28.
That's fine. Yeah, okay. So with that high roll, like it will be more than just a regular remove curse, but remove curse would be the basis, like what you would be, would be the root of your approach to this. DM talking to player, it would revolve kind of how like where we do resurrection, right? There's like you do the resurrection ritual. Like, yeah, you cast revivify, but then I ask people to give some input to try to coerce the soul to come back to the body. It'd be the same kind of thing like that. Like you would put in things, either gold, valuables, effort, knowledge from the group to try to help you break the curse off the stuff, if that's what you wanted to do. And then potentially you have 10,000 gold worth of things that y'all can sell and buy shit with. Cool?
Heck yeah. Get my bag of holding back.
Yeah, and there's nothing special about the bag. The bag is just from a foreign land, and you don't know where it's from, and the pattern irritates you. because you remember how much it bothered you before.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, Davis, stow the gems. I think we're okay. We'll be safe.
Got it. Then I'll put it in my bag. So I'll add.
So,
What should I add in my inventory to make it clear?
cursed, bag of blind greed, cursed. However you want to write it,
Okay.
because essentially the curse that's upon it is blind greed.
Got it.
So, of that, is there anything else you guys want to do here? Cool. Broccoli head, rainbow beard, Dragnar, or Davis, and Rock. You guys are able to take your time, cutting across the swine fields, taking in the scenery. You do see that there are more individuals that have laid stake to this area. There are none of the swine folk here, but you see about a half a dozen establishments where people have corded off some fencing. They have their ranches, and the pigs are growing. The colors of the grasses and that are not so green just because it's that season. Actually, sorry, it would still be because I forgot we're in the southern hemisphere. So while it is cooler, the greens are starting to come through and grow. Um, then you see rebirth and renewal coming to this area. Tucked away is an extremely dangerous but extremely valuable bag of objects. And as the sun begins to wane in the sky, Sej and the caravan have made their way to the Pathmaker's Rest at this point, and you guys are able to rendezvous with them, and that's where we'll go ahead and take our break, and we'll pick up in, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so. Sound good?